a veteran, primary care nurse practitioner, and owner of OOT Wellness and Medi Spa here in San Antonio. Thank you so much for joining us. Did I get all of that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your service. I'd love to talk today about where you came up with the idea for this nonprofit called OOT Heavenly Healthcare and Hope, and what is it that is your mission?
So I came up with that because I wanted OOT to kind of bounce off from my primary care clinic, but I also wanted it to have the name Heavenly to show it is Christian foundation based in healthcare, because we're actually going to be focusing everything around health. I'm going to give two kids that are graduating from my local high school, going into nursing scholarship, and then everything else is going to be based here in the San Antonio area. And the hope part is because sometimes when nobody else believes in you, you need to have hope that someone can help you. So that's where we came up with that name.
Healthcare is so important for underserved communities. We find so often that either they don't go to the doctor or they just don't have the services available. So is that something you're choosing to focus on as well?
As far as my primary care or the
Both.
So in primary care, I do offer a membership for people that are uninsured, but we also take self-pay and insurance as well. But my goal is to make sure everybody takes care of themselves and takes care of their health and be proactive rather than retroactive, because we can alleviate a lot of damage if we catch things earlier than wait until they're so sick that we can't do anything or their quality of life is less.
It's so true that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure when it comes to medicine. The clinic takes a holistic approach, so what does that entail?
So we primarily focus on primary care, but we do a lot of other things in the aesthetic realm. We do a lot of weight loss, sexual health, which everybody loves, and liquid lipo, and a lot of things that help you feel good from the inside out. And here in San Antonio, Texas, cardiovascular problems and diabetes and things like that are really on the rise. So if we can help, for one, to get your weight under control, it can help alleviate those problems in those areas.
It's so true that for women especially, heart health can sneak up on you, really. The symptoms are so different when you're talking about cardiovascular from women to men. And sometimes moms are just so busy, they never really take the time to focus on themselves. Oh, a headache or whatever, they just say, I'm fine, it's nothing,
Right.
I'll worry about that later, and it turns out it could be a sign of something more serious. Do you see that with women in your clinics?
I think a lot of times when women go to the ER, sometimes they're dismissed or they're looked at like they just have heartburn when they might be having a heart attack. And then a lot of times we're just so worried about taking care of everyone around us that we do not focus on ourselves, because we're busy being a wife, busy being a mother, so we don't take as much time as we need to for ourselves. So sometimes we ignore the signs.
So you have a special gift for Mother's Day. Let's talk about that.
I am going to be having gift certificates. We always sell gift certificates in-house and online, but for Mother's Day, if you want to give the gift of health, we will give a complimentary gift certificate for the same value of the one you purchased.
Wonderful. Dr. Gould, thank you so much for being here today. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Jeanette?